here we go. We got my French toast, and then we got the Ihop French toast. And we're gonna do a taste test. Hello, we're making weight loss friendly French toast. This is a recipe that I pretty much eat almost all the time. I'll sub it out with my Greek yogurt bowl that you guys know that I have all the time. I just said all the time twice. This video is going great.
I'm learning.
You might be thinking, okay, weight loss friendly, bread, carbs, aren't carbs bad? What are you doing? The key to making this a weight loss friendly French toast is to make sure that you're just hitting your calorie deficit goals. This corresponds to tip number 1 in my 13 weight loss tips that changed my life video, which is figure out how to make your favorite foods for less calories. I'm showing you how to make French toast for less calories and with a much higher protein, which is gonna keep you feeling fuller, longer, and we all know the key to making sure you lose weight is be in a calorie deficit and just don't get hungry. That's the name of the game. Also, I encourage you with tip number 1 to make your favorite foods for less calories because it's not about a diet, it's about creating a lifestyle. Okay, cool. I got this recipe from my husband, who got this from some guy on the internet, who probably got this from Greg Doucette. So to make it more interesting, I purchased some French toast from Ihop. Now, according to, I think it was like calorieking.com, their basic French toast ends up being about 700 calories and change, and this is what you get from Ihop. I'm gonna tell you what's good. Is it really worth it to eat this extra 700 calorie French toast, or are you better off eating my French toast, which is half the calories? So let's dive in. First things first, what we gotta do is we gotta whip out our pan. I've got a really big pan here. We're gonna put it on our stove, and we're gonna set our stove to a medium heat. Then I'm gonna be spraying my pan with this olive oil cooking spray. The reality is this says this has 0 calories, but that's like for a 1/4 of a second spray, which no one really does. So there is calories in this. I think I'm gonna put on like an apron. Oh my God, things are getting serious. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take out some kind of a tray and we're gonna pour our egg whites in it. Now that your egg whites are poured out, we're gonna add a little bit of cinnamon. The cinnamon is key. There's also calories in cinnamon, but cinnamon is great for you. And then we're gonna give it a whisk. I'm pretty sure Remington, James, and Greg Doucette both put vanilla extract and a little bit of sweetener in their egg mixture. I did not. It was fine to me, but something you can experiment with and see what works for you. This is the secret. For this recipe, I'm gonna be using Francisco International French roll. Highly, highly, highly recommend you use some kind of a French roll as opposed to like a low calorie regular bread. This particular brand, the GOAT, when it comes to making these French toast sticks I'm gonna show you in this recipe. Then we're gonna be cutting our French roll into tiny little slices. You want your pieces looking like this, and then you want to pull apart the French roll like this. Or you're gonna put them in the egg mixture with the bread side down and the crust side up. This point is very, very important because you want the egg mixture to soak up and kind of get into that bread. I'm so hungry, this looks so good. Soaking up all that proteiny goodness. Then I'm gonna flip them over so that the crust side is down. My pan is heated up. I'm gonna plop these on the pan with the crust side up. So the reason we're gonna do it this way is because you want the bread side to cook first because it's the part that takes the longest to cook. Okay, while that's cooking, I'm just gonna keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't burn. I'm gonna be cooking my topping. I'm gonna be using PBFIT, which is basically like a powdered peanut butter. I used my hands, it's fine. A packet of sweetener of your choice. Add a little bit of water. We're gonna mix it up. That's great. So now we're gonna give these a little flip. Whoop. So that the crust side is gonna be down. Look at how fluffy those are getting, looks great. There we go. I'm gonna put my little sauce on my plate. And then you can also just taste the peanut butter here, which is, good. I think our French toast is ready. Okay, whatever, we're just gonna go like this. Now we gotta compare it to the Ihop. We're gonna add a packet of the Ihop syrup to this, and we're gonna do a taste test. Who's better? I think mine is. I'm gonna be using this Walden Farm pancake syrup, which says it has 0 calories in it, but there's definitely some kind of calories in it. As I said, you track it consistently, your diet is relatively consistent, you're good to go. So here we go, we got my French toast. Look at all that peanut butter as my topping. And then we got the Ihop French toast. Okay, so I am hangry right now. I'm sorry I came off like a huge bitch. It's because I was. I'm starving. I'm gonna start with the Ihop French toast. It honestly tastes like a sponge. Let me show you a dish sponge. This is a dish sponge. It's leaking. This bread from Ihop, this freaking 500 to 700, whoop! I just threw it on the floor. It tastes like a dish sponge. I'm not freaking kidding you. I can't make this shit up. Let me just have one more bite to be fair. Okay, another bite. I don't even want to eat this.
She wanted to like it. She really did. But her taste buds do not lie.
And then their syrup, like, it just tastes like watered down sugar water. I never spit out food, ever. Doesn't taste very good. My French toast. I'm gonna dip this in my PB2. That tastes good, real good. How many calories is my French toast? I don't even know. Let me look. It's 373 calories. Can you see that? 373 calories, 49 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fat, 33 grams of protein for this dish right here. So now let's compare that to Ihop. Okay, Ihop French toast. One serving, 720 calories. This order cost me $21.52 for this piece of $21.52. You guys, if you're not sold on my French toast, you've got problems. I think I'm just in a mood today. Maybe I'm having my period soon. One for Juliana, 0 for popular restaurant chain. All right. I might even make another one. This was so good. So, what did we learn today? Get your ass to the grocery store, pick up the ingredients, but make it like I made it. If you skip a step, if you f it up, that's on you, that's not on me. God, I'm in a mood today. I don't know what this is. It was like hunger, and then now I'm angry at Ihop. If, you know, to be fair, Ihop does have some good dishes. I was a little bit harsh. Subscribe for future videos on great recipes. I need to take a breath. All right, subscribe. I mean, you're gonna be doing this after you try this recipe. I mean, that's the cool thing about making this at home too. If you were to go to a restaurant like Ihop, it would be pretty socially unacceptable for you to lick your plate. But when you're in the comfort of your own home, you can just be a savage.